This is some breaking news. Hold your pants, hold your shirt, hold it all down.
Hold it all down because we, Kyle and I, are giving away a cruise for 2 to one of our subscribers.
That's right, you heard it here first. When we hit 1,000 subscribers, we are giving away a free cruise for 2 people. Not 1, but 2. Not 3, but 2.
What's up, guys?
You know what it is.
I am Pete.
I am Kyle.
We are the Boat Breakers.
So today we're going to talk about something that you don't really associate with vacations, but sometimes you do run across it. Even though you would think that everyone's happy to be on a vacation, there are some people that just want to ruin the fun for everyone.
Guys, we're talking about racism. It exists everywhere, even on vacations. And me and Kyle have seen it firsthand a couple times, and we want to share a couple quick stories with you guys, if that's okay with y'all. One of the first times I encountered racism on a cruise was when a passenger started saying racial slurs to one of the cruise workers. Now, you can go online and you can type this in on Google, you can find it in news articles, you can even find YouTube videos on it, but I want to tell you the story firsthand from my eyes. A few cabins away from me and Kyle, I heard some commotion, I would say like 5 cabins up, and it was a family kind of arguing with the room steward. Now, I had no idea what was going on, and you're probably wondering, well, how do you know it was racism? So after the argument happened, the family was walking in our direction back towards us, and you can hear them murmuring racial slurs towards Asians under their breath, well, loud enough for us to hear it, and they were about 10 feet away as they passed us.
We definitely had the opportunity to say something, and looking back, maybe we should have, just to stick up for the room steward, because they do have a hard job, and they have to deal with this stuff all the time.
I mean, even though we didn't know the story, but regardless of the story, that's unacceptable. You shouldn't be, saying these kinds of things when you're mad. It just shows that you're a racist. We're gonna get so canceled.
For the second story, this one was a little bit more escalated than just a little under your breath murmur. We were actually in the dining area, and we hear people a couple tables away just speaking loudly. They're Hispanic, they're speaking Spanish, and they're having a great time. You're on vacation, you're expected to be loud and just enjoy whatever time you have on that ship. It's great.
We're sitting there, we're eating dinner, and you start hearing a loud argument, like to the back of us, behind us, to the side of us, and it keeps getting louder. Now, this encounter wasn't with a cruise faculty and a guest. This encounter was 2 different parties, 2 different guests arguing with each other.
One group had a problem with the Hispanic group because they were speaking Spanish really loudly. At least that's what it sounded like from our perspective. They were just screaming, "Shut up," and then they started screaming some very bad words at them, very derogatory terms for Spanish people, and they just started going at it verbally.
Don't be racist on a cruise ship. We're on vacation.
Or anywhere else for that matter.
I hope you are ready for the last story, because this was some of the realest shit I've ever seen in my life.
We saved the best for last for this one. I mean, actually the worst for last, because this is just ridiculous.
I get weirded out telling people this story, but I was in the front row at a comedy show on the boat. The comedian is killing it all day, all night, and he starts to wrap up his show, and he starts, doing some political jokes. He starts making fun of both parties, and you have someone in the crowd that not enjoying the jokes. One of the people in the crowd, it was a white female, is now arguing with the comedian, saying he doesn't know shit. The comedian's black, by the way. I don't know if I mentioned that. They're arguing back and forth, and now, the comedian, they deal with hecklers all the time. He's just laughing, he's just living it up. And the argument escalates so much where the white lady calls the comedian the N-word, and the whole club just broke out. Everyone started screaming and cursing. Everyone was like, "Get this lady out of here." Someone was ready to fight her, and the lady was with her husband, and her husband was like dragging her out, and I remember looking in the face of the husband. His face was pure red just from embarrassment. But she stood up and said, "You don't know shit. You are N-word." And it was the craziest moment. I thought I was in a movie. I looked around for cameras, and it was nuts. It was nuts. I can't believe there's still people like this. My heart's racing a little bit thinking about it and telling it again, but I just want to let you guys know that nothing's off limits when you go on these cruises. This was a cruise like 2 years ago.
It was good to see that at least the husband had some remorse. I mean, like Pete said, he was bright red, and he was the one that was dragging his wife out of the show. I think they had to get security involved, like at the door to escort her, like I think back to her room at that point, because there was about 150 people in that comedy club ready to take a fucking swing at her.
Yeah. So this could have went a number of ways, but the comedian, knowing how to deal with a heckler like this, he brushed it off. He didn't let it bother him. Now, I'm not saying he should have let it bother him or he shouldn't have, but I'm just saying that things could have been a lot worse had it not been a comedian.
I think it's important to note that it's not all rainbows and unicorns when you're on vacation. You do still have part of the real world, and it's unfortunate to realize this or have this part of your vacation, because it can really put a damper on someone's entire vacation if you have a couple words exchanged. But you just want to keep a positive mindset, and everyone's there to have a good time.
That's all we have for you guys today. Definitely let us know if you encountered some racism on one of your vacations, because I like to know. I just want to know. Is it just on cruises? Is it out of certain ports? Is it from certain countries? I'd like to know more information. Thank you guys. We love y'all. Racism.
Peace.
What is up, my fellow cruisers? Thank you guys for making it to the end of the video. If you liked what you saw today, consider joining the Boat Breaker family. We're giving away a free cruise for 2 to one of our subscribers when we hit 1,000 subscribers. And be sure to check out the other videos that we have posted that we're pointing to right here. Thank you guys and have a great day.